During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on. Stop!
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday afternoon, and that means that we're here, and that means that is an indication that the weekend is completely over. It's fucked. It's gone. And here we are.
You got any gum?
Yeah, you got
any gum?
You enjoying the shrimp?
Eh?
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. What's up? Welcome.
We're alive. We're here. We're gay.
We are back. Thank you for all the people that have signed up. I looked at this month is one of the best months we've done with Patreon and on locals with you guys signing up. So thank you for you guys to sign up. You guys are the best.
And if you're one of these fucking cheap assholes who's thinking to yourself, oh, you had a great month, I guess I don't need to sign up. That's not how it works.
We need to continue having great months in perpetuity because sometimes our paid members die. Mm-hmm. And sure, their credit card, they'll keep charging for like 6-7 months, but eventually the fucking family catches up with it.
Unless you're an asshole like those Wrestling Soup guys, they canceled their Nightwave radio thing, and then Kevin Castle died.
On purpose?
No, I don't think he was planning on dying, but they happened to cancel right before he died, and I was thinking, man, if he had just died, I would have gotten a couple extra months.
Well,
that's $7 buckaroonies a month. R.I.P. Kevin Castle.
Breaking news, Governor Gavin Newsom has filed a lawsuit against Fox News for defamation.
Wait. Whoa. Time out, Tony. Mm-hmm. I was told that that's fascism.
It is fascism. Suing
when
news
Trump does it.
Bernie said that suing corporations is fascism.
It's oligarchy, was what I was told.
I just want to be clear. Bernie Sanders went from talking about the evil corporations to going suing a news corporation is fascism.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, bro. Did you see fucking Bernie? I mean, I don't have to pull the clip up, but just to surmise the clip, I heard the clip. He was like, Trump basically has a Stalin-esque regime. Bernie Sanders, who honeymooned in the USSR.
But how does that tie into oligarchies?
I don't know. He doesn't say millionaires anymore. Now he knows it's just billionaires because he's a millionaire.
Because pretty soon we're all going to be millionaires, and not in the good way, in the Zimbabwe way.
$787 million in monetary damages. The governor alleged a Fox News host claimed Newsom lied about his phone calls with President Trump, who ordered National Guard troops to L.A. earlier this month. The lawsuit says host Jesse Waters used an edited clip of Trump's remarks to falsely claim that Newsom had lied about the call. The amount is nearly identical to Dominion Voting's defamation settlement with Fox News. Breaking.
It's not going to work. It's like a huge. That's not going to work. But it might. Who fucking knows? I don't care. I
don't care anymore.
Yeah.
You know what? Jesse Waters pushed the fucking that thing. So you know what? I don't care if he gets sued.
Okay, so yes, that's not Stephen A. Smith with like an AI filter.
Yeah, what is happening here? This,
I don't
this
know.
does feel like when they did like the gender filters back in the day.
Now, I know the answer, but I still have to ask Murph.
No.
Okay.
Fucking Darcel Jones over here, Team Jaguar.
The Trump administration is inching closer to trade deals with some of its most important economic partners. As the president just said, he's ending talks with one of our neighbors. China and the U.S. have confirmed the details of a trade framework. It comes after officials from both sides recently met in Geneva and London. And following the NATO summit this week, the European Union says...
Yeah, bro, just hold on. Sorry, but let me go back. Yeah, bro, just wear sneakers. It's cool. No, it's fine. Hey.
Oh my God.
Just wear kicks, dude. It's fine. Just wear kicks.
Do you think anyone's going to notice? I mean, right? They're not really photographing our whole bodies, right?
He wishes he was in the back row. Yeah.
Clearly, you're not familiar with the art of peacocking.
Oh, okay. He stands. You're right. You know what? We're talking about him.
Crushing it. See? It's a conversation starter,
Well,
right?
he's more Prussian it, but yeah.
says it intends to buy more American products. Joining us now, NBC News senior business correspondent.
Okay, so yes, Trump here said that he has ended trade talks with China because with Canada, because Canada wanted to do a digital service tax on us.
Oh.
So.
Okay, you're playing. Okay,
got it.
You got the video. I got it.
That was over the weekend. Trump was like, okay, fine, then we just won't trade with you. Today, today, Canada. I get confused.
Because you like the same thing.
We all knew what we were talking about.
It's like GM and Chevy. They're owned by the same people. So, like, we know it's the same parts, is my point. But anyway.
Well, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says trade talks between his country and the U.S. have resumed.
What?
After his government
What happened?
Get right at it.
What
Sam.
happened?
Scrap plans to introduce a tax
Oh,
targeting
I see what happened. You found out you're not in charge.
Yeah, you fucking. What are you doing?
After his government
We don't need your maple syrup. We have Vermont.
scrap plans to
Yeah, and
introduce
you know
a
what?
tax.
I like how the gays do it better.
Yeah, me too.
They do nail certain things better, right? Like
Yeah,
them
dude.
be in charge of our blueberry picking and our maple syrups related things.
That's fine.
Interior design.
Yeah, seriously,
That's
they're
true.
on it.
Gays are good at interior design. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but they're very good.
I want one around as a consultant for perfectly tearing down snarky women.
Oh yeah.
No one is
nobody
meaner to
else.
women than look. For perfect example, former homosexual, current straight man Milo, for example, when he was a gay guy, he was very snarky to women.
Are you kidding me? You get the right gay guy, they could neg Jennifer Lawrence into fucking you. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, they'll make a woman feel really bad about themselves.
Scrap plans to introduce a tax targeting U.S. tech firms that was supposed to come into effect today.
But
now, President Trump had called trade
Well,
negotiations
what happened?
off on Friday over
That
the
would
tax.
be the fucking goofiest sketch, having a gay wingman that goes around and just talks shit to women.
Oh,
and
girl,
breaks
no.
them for you to sleep in.
Oh, girl, no.
Bruce walks in behind him. Hey man, sorry about my.
Don't
friend.
listen to him.
You're
That guy's
actually
such a
very
jerk.
pretty.
Yeah.
He's just, you know.
Did that guy just make you cry?
Look, he could be a little mean, okay?
Yeah.
which he called a
And it gets you in because right away she goes, wow, this guy is a gay friend. How progressive of him. But also, he's defending me against his gay friend. While chivalrous, you win no matter what, honestly.
You can't lose.
Oh, dude, if you had a gay black friend, oh my God, who was Jewish? Oh my fucking God.
Hey, let's calm down. I want my parents to still talk to me. All right, 1, maybe 2, but 3, come on, dude. But hanging out with Rob Smith, I'm not doing that.
It's too many things in one person.
Oh, Rob Smith takes too many things in one person.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they call him the human voodoo doll because of all the pricks he gets in him.
I started laughing at Royce's joke before he even opened his fucking mouth because I knew what the fuck was coming.
Girl. All right, Rob. He called me the N-word. Shut up, Rob, you moron. Fucking idiot.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Bro, I fucking hate that guy.
on Friday over the tax, which he called a quote.
And when you cry about getting called the N-word, you just make me want to call you.
That's all I want to do. That's
And
all
it
I
says
wanna
nothing to do with racism.
No, it's just I know. The problem is that I know it's a thing that bothers you.
If you walk into a room and go, "Look, I'm not gay,"
I'd be like,
I'm gonna go, "Oh, that guy's getting called gay all night."
what did that gay guy just say?
I don't know, some gay.
On Friday over the tax, which he called a quote blatant attack. Canada's finance ministry says both countries are aiming to secure a deal by July 21st. Now, this comes as the president's 90-day pause on tariffs for most countries is set to expire next week. Now, for more on this, I want to bring
I love
in
how we
Javier
just
David.
keep
He's
dick
a
teasing.
CBS
Like we just keep every few months. We're like tariffs. Want them tariffs? I don't think so.
To be fair, look,
we have tariffs like your drunk dad has a belt hanging on the wall.
I will 100 listen, and we will because I 100 the Iran thing, the Israel stuff, all that stuff. But this tariff stuff has been hilarious to watch. These countries go, "Oh yeah, we need you more." I don't know what we were thinking.
Yeah,
honestly,
we will cripple ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know what we were thinking. Our consumerism wins again, guys. Listen,
Consumerism has a superpower.
It gives us power. Dude, we're professional consumers. And I know, Liz, yes, for society and for our brain rot and all that, it's fucking horrible. But for trade negotiations, it's amazing.
Yeah, you're never gonna out fat retard us.
Yeah, we're the biggest and fattest retards, okay?
All right, we're pulling all of our McDonald's out of your country.
Whoa. Let's calm down.
Wait a hot minute, okay? We're not doing that, all right?
We just got the snack wrap back. Can we slow down?
I will be making Peacock ban Love Island in all countries except America.
I'll never know what
girls
happens
will
to
get
Christy.
that. Girls will get that joke. And Pessy.
I don't. It's mean to Pessy.
No, he watches reality shows.
No, Pessy. Pessy.
Yeah, you got to go. Nobody's meaner to Pessy than Pessy.
Now at 4:30, chaos erupting at a Miami-Dade County Commission meeting
All right,
after
can
a
we hear
woman
from the ugly girl though?
Come on, man. Why do can we get a pretty girl in there?
is
Oh, it's Chakotay again.
dragged out and
I don't
placed
like
in
this guy.
handcuffs.
The incident happened while the city was discussing how they will be responding to the immigration crackdown.
Oh, she's too Cuban.
Not for me.
No, I know, but she's
Hey,
not
listen.
hot.
Hey, listen, man. This guy fucking hates Cuban women. You want to come? Come hang out with me. It's fine.
Fusion over the agenda.
No, she's very pretty. Don't get me wrong. And there's no ring on that finger.
Local 10's Janine Stanwood is live in West
And
Miami.
she's we're getting Janine too.
No.
Let's
You got
go.
that one. Hi, Janine.
Oh, I just listen. You can have Janine. I just want to admire her.
Sure,
you look
sure.
lovely.
She's pretty pretty.
Yeah.
Just bonded out of jail. Janine.
That woman's name is Camila Ramos, and just in the last few minutes, she did walk out of jail. As you know, she had plenty to say in commission chambers, but take a look at video from
She gets hit by this Mercedes. Stop backing up.
just a short time ago. We tried asking her questions, but she had nothing to say to us. She did have a cut on her chin. We asked
She
her if that was
pretended not to speak English, forgetting that I speak fluent Spanish.
That's right. Good point. That's not going to work here.
related, but again, no comment.
The next case is Camila Ramos.
Camila Ramos facing a judge.
Let go of me!
Okay.
Let go of me.
Okay, yeah, well, you have diabetes, so okay, we're gonna just start pointing fingers at people, okay? And at you, it'll be chicken fingers, and you'd eat them, you fat bitch.
To obtain a special dialing wand.
Seriously.
A day after being pulled from County Hall chambers and arrested.
Okay, but first off, wood, okay? I'm gonna be clear, yes, wood.
Oh, absolutely would.
Oh, look at them
right?
crazy eyes.
Oh, boy. Okay, no.
She's perturbed, though. You gotta judge
On the
crazy
agenda-
eyes at a resting stature.
The Thursday, a vote to modify
I like that. Trust the science. You need a control. You just need to see her on an average day at a
Yeah.
Wendy's to see what she's actually
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
bail agreement with ICE that's been in place, but that issue was deferred.
I am about to help you.
Bro,
Bro, just listen to everything I am about to tell.
Okay, I used to be gynecologist in Cuba, and now I am senator here in Miami.
But you need to let yourself be helped.
And so, board chair Anthony Rodriguez warned the audience if they chose to speak, they'd forfeit the right to do it at a future date.
No! I have a right to understand this process!
I mean, Google it.
But Ramos kept asking questions and ignored orders to sit down.
Let her speak! Let her speak!
so she was removed.
No one in the history of the world has ever chanted to let a Hispanic woman speak. Okay.
Don't grab my hand because you're going to go to jail. Ramos and this
And this weird fucking companion.
Trans Donald Glover? Like,
Yeah,
what
is-
happened?
Well, just Donald Glover in the This Is America video.
This is actually America.
person.
Ramos and a woman who went only by buckwheat.
Yeah, this is the B-side of Donald Glover's song. This is Weimarica.
Ooh.
Spicer.
Hi
we're
there,
both-
every modern fucking female video game protagonist.
God damn, you're right.
Oh, wow. She's the head Jedi? Who saw that?
Every fucking time.
What? Turns out she was manipulating the real villain at the end?
And it's just a vicious cycle that perpetuates it because you got to have them make the fucking Black Jedi with the Afro puffs. Then I have to listen to the quartering piss and moan about it for fucking 2 months and Nerdrotic bitch and moan for 2 months. And then they got to make another one.
And then you have
She's the lead character in the Assassin's Creed game where you're a Viet Cong.
No, isn't this the new Ironheart?
Taken to jail.
It's actually way better than Iron Man.
Is it?
No.
Ramos.
No,
this-
In
it's
fact,
pronounced
it's not.
it's pronounced Earnhart. Earn and Gurnin.
Ernin and Gurnin? Are you doing a Biddly Wop? What's that guy's name?
Biddly Wop, dude.
Biddly Ipstip. I will never remember that name.
More serious charges, including battery on a law enforcement officer.
She's a real estate agent. She's
Oh,
lived.
so she's
coming
literally
from Cuba
every
at
woman who
40
hit the wall?
Let me
She's
tell you.
every bartender who hit the wall. Okay,
yes,
gotcha.
I want you to hear the next sentence. This is why you do not date Cuban women.
Real estate agent. She's lived since coming from Cuba at 4 years old.
Don't. This is what they're like.
In Dade County, she's no risk of
But they're
flight.
so hot.
I understand. I live there. I am not going to listen. You'll never hear me say they're ugly. They're not. They're super hot. And Cuban women specifically, Cuban women, not all, but many, they get over that wall. They'll last pretty long before they hit the wall. Mexican women hit the wall immediately.
Boom, they smash into it like Dale Earnhardt.
Colombian women, Venezuelan women, Argentine women, Cuban women, any women that are a little closer to the Spain side tend to
You
last
got
a
to be
little longer.
closer to the equator.
Yeah, they last a little longer, and yeah, all that stuff is great. But then you get, dude. I'm not trying to be like some sort of fucking stand-up comic. These women are nuts. No, they're fucking crazy, dude. I lived among them. They will throw things at you. They'll fucking, dude. I saw a family member walk out fighting with her husband, and then her husband's looking out the window, and she was literally, I'm not fucking kidding you, trying to stab his tires to his work truck to pop them. They're
Well,
fucking
how
crazy.
How else are you going to get them to stop?
You know,
and he was scared of her.
He should be. She was stabbing things.
Just saying, do whatever you want, but be very careful.
What she was doing was asserting her right to speak in the county commission chamber.
And again, as you saw just a short time ago, she did bond out
God, all
of jail.
these
She was
ugly
given a
fucking bitches in Miami, dude. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah, we have the grossest news ladies. I mean,
Fucking disgusting.
7,500.
Really, our news
Meanwhile-
ladies are like the LA ones, but with like less work.
Mm-hmm.
$100 bond. Her attorney, as
All
you
of
heard,
our
said
news ladies here in Hampton Roads look like they should be fucking sorting through clothes at a Salvation Army.
Yeah, they look like they work the gate at a monster truck rally.
Yup.
We've played some videos from there. They're not the best.
she
No,
is
they're
not
fucking
at risk. She
horrendous.
has no priors. This just shows how heated these
She has no priors. That is odd. I'll tell you. That is odd to me.
Because she's probably hot chicked her way out of stuff most of her life.
Yeah, you're right. She probably just sucked a lot of fucking Metro Dade cop sticks and shit.
And then you
Yeah.
hit the wall, and then all of a sudden you go to jail for shit.
Speaking of hitting the wall, let's check in on Michelle Obama's new podcast.
Guys don't hit the wall.
Tell that to Dale Earnhardt.
Because so many men have no idea about what women go through.
Neither do you, dude. All right, bro. Sounds good, dude. And by the way, I'm allowed to say that because I believe Joan Rivers.
There you
I
go.
believe her.
Right?
First of all,
We
you
haven't.
I know what women go through. I put them through it. You fucking dumbass.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, I know what my Jeep goes through because I drove it through the mud, asshole.
Yeah.
And then denied it later.
Yeah,
No, I
seriously.
didn't do that.
Through, right? We haven't been researched, we haven't been considered, and it affects the way a lot.
You little thin lip bitch. Look how thin her lips are. Like, you didn't even get the good thing about being black.
A lot of male lawmakers, a lot of male politicians,
A lot of male first ladies.
a lot of male religious leaders.
Eleanor Roosevelt was the first trans first lady, I believe.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. Don't look it up.
Think about the issue of choice as if it's just about the fetus, the baby.
Which one is it?
But women's reproductive health is about our life.
What does that mean? It's yeah.
It's
So can I
about-
get a look at that Planned Parenthood budget?
No.
Can I just take a look?
No.
Because you say you offer all these other services. I was just wondering, I wanted to see, like, relative to other stuff that you do, how much do you spend on services?
You want to find out? I found this out very recently. You want to know? Play another little trick Planned Parenthood plays. When every time, notice whenever they talk, like the pro Planned Parenthood people are like, they provide 100,000 pap smears a year, and they provide, this amount of birth control for women and this and that. Do you want to know why they do that and how they use those numbers and how they lie about them? When you go in for an abortion, they offer you a free pap smear, and they use it towards their numbers of number of pap smears they've given, pretending like women are just going there for that. And they're not. Women do not go there for that.
Slick.
But that's what they're doing. It's the lube they use. That's why it's slick.
It's
No, that's how. Okay, well, that's how they kill a baby.
Okay. You don't want to hear about baby murder.
Neither do I, but here we are.
health is about our life. It's about this whole complicated reproductive system that does the least of what it does is produce life.
Fucking what did she just say?
Wow, what?
The least of what it does is produce
The least
life?
important part of the reproductive part is the reproducing.
Listen, the car engine's very confusing. The least important part about the car engine is that it makes the car go.
Complicated reproductive
The
system
least
that
important part about building a house is being able to go inside the house.
It is. It is.
does the least of what it does is produce life. It's a very important thing that it does, but
no. You didn't say very. No. You can't say the least thing that it does and then say very important.
Well, no, I guess I think what she's emphasizing is like she's just dumb.
Oh, I know. I get that.
But
You're right.
she's saying like almost like in the sense of like it's the least you could. It's basically saying like she fucked up by saying least of which, meaning like at its very basic core, it creates life, which is like the main thing it does. She's just dumb.
Well,
I
here's
get
the
what
thing.
she's saying. She's just dumb.
I don't think men should be talking about abortion.
I don't think women should be talking.
So either way,
Well,
either no matter which way we land on this, you need to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Of course she's not going to run. Everyone's like, she's going to run. But you know what I've noticed? Obama's little, and he did to himself, Obama's little magic wore off when he went all in with Kamala. It hurt him more than people realize. It
didn't do him
hurt
good.
him. Did you see the GPS tracking show? According, if this is true, the GPS tracking show that new mayor, the New York mayor, the Indian mayor that eats with his hands, or potential mayor that's going to be Eric Adams, he went to Obama's like war room that he has in his house like 4 times. So yeah, he's been already like being prepped. Let's see here.
Did you hear? We're getting a visit this week from the president.
What do you mean we're getting a visit?
We're getting a visit from the president.
Orlando?
No, but he's going to come down to check out our alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah,
I have that story back there. Do you want?
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you the link right
Yeah,
quick?
yeah. Give
Did
me
you
that.
see the video of DeSantis showing it off?
Yeah, I
he's
did see
so
that.
fucking proud of it. Did you see him on TV? He's so goddamn proud of that fucking place.
You know what my favorite part about it was the protest. There was a protest, and there was like 6 people out there that look like they have never, ever fucking gone to the Everglades, bro. Like never.
I love, man, the Everglades is wild. If you ever go out there, like, just South Florida is such a weird biome, man.
But like DeSantis is so weird. Like, obviously as a president, he'd be a disaster. He's too
Yes,
authoritarian.
agreed.
But he does make a good like local law and order guy because he was so giddy about detaining these people in the Everglades. Like he was explaining it to fucking Ducey, and he was like, yeah, so over here you're gonna have like showers and stuff for the staff in the facility, and check this out, so it's just like a 2-minute drive that way, boom, airstrip, they're out of here. Like he was so excited. He was like, this place is gonna run like a fucking top. In, boom, processed out.
Look, and if it does good enough, we'll put another airport here.
And then he's like, and where are they gonna go? Look around. Look at it. It's just miles of alligators. They're not going to go anywhere. I'm like, this guy's a psycho, but in the best way.
Also, I want to ask you about the president's schedule a little bit here. He's expected to be in Florida tomorrow. This is for the formal opening of this controversial immigration detention center. People might have heard of this. State leaders are calling it.
Just looks like she smokes so much weed.
Oh, yeah.
Alligator.
She looks like if you fucking gender swapped Adam Friedland.
Yes. Like what?
She looks like a substitute teacher with a cocaine problem.
When it comes to like,
oh, those are the best.
Like when it comes to like Ukraine or whatever.
Alcatraz.
She reminds me of like every girlfriend you ever had that where you went out, worked all day, came home, and she's just been smoking weed all day and doing nothing.
Yeah.
According to people familiar with this travel, we've confirmed it with NBC News. So ICE is in line to get a huge boost in funding in President Trump's tax and spending bill, as we heard a little bit ago. Why do we think he's taking the time to visit this facility? Obviously, as I mentioned, there's this controversy around it, but tell us about him making this trip.
Well, I think this is important that the president is making this trip in his mind for a couple of reasons. Really, this is a symbol of his signature policy, which is immigration. And it's also, of course, happening in his home state. You have this detention facility that's expected to house about 5,000 beds for undocumented.
It's going to be really nice seeing DeSantis be there with Trump and then pretending like they like each other.
First thought I had. It was the first thought I had when I saw the story. I'm like, oh, they're going to have to be all buddy-buddy. And it's like, hey, I'm sorry that my proxies implied that your wife didn't really have cancer. I didn't say that.
And immigrants, and
That
it's supposed
got
to cost something like $450 million a year. But it is sort of this alligator Alcatraz, which is that it's surrounded by water. It's this sort of airstrip that's no longer being used anymore. And
Well, it is
officials in
now.
Florida are saying if the migrants were to escape, it would basically be surrounded by water, and that alligators would be what they would be met with. This also comes as President Trump has been saying he wants to open back up the actual Alcatraz, which is, of course, in California, as a
Put alligators there, too.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
federal prison. There's some back and forth about whether or not.
And how do we get the alligators? Here's what you're thinking, Virgie. We have an airstrip here. We'll pick them up from Alligator Alcatraz. Alligators reproduce very quickly.
Where do you think we're going to be shipping our illegals off? Where do we think we got to stop for fuel on the way to Mexico anyway, right? L.A.
Yeah.
So we're there, boom, go to San Francisco
We're
instead.
going to drop
bing,
up.
bong,
We're going to
drop
no,
them off.
no. We're never going to stop. We're going to airdrop them into the
I
water.
like
We're
it.
just airdropping them.
Yeah, you know, actually, alligators are very tough.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
You can drop. They're like lizards. You can drop them.
Of
from
course
a
they're
great
tough.
height.
They make shoes out of them, so
Mhm.
they'll be fine. We just throw them in the water. Yeah, I'm just saying. So we'll make
Black people shoes.
We have a problem though. Do alligators are freshwater though? And Alcatraz is saltwater.
Oh boy.
Crocodiles.
They've been here for millions of years.
Hear me out. On
Crocodiles.
this. We have crocodiles too.
Yeah, yeah.
And
we do have crocodiles also.
Yeah, and we have nuclear crocodiles.
So yeah, we got those. We'll just drop those there. I don't care really. Honestly, we got dolphins here too, like we do the Sequest thing where they're smart.
If you ever need like a easy, quick, like just kill time on Daywave thing, I watched a whole thing about the nuclear crocs
Okay.
that we have in South Florida. So you know the crocodiles that live in the cooling canals for the nuclear
yeah,
plant.
Turkey.
And it's just like no, that can't ever possibly go wrong in a few generations. We have nuclear crocs.
Nobody should worry about it.
Well, I guess Godzilla came from Florida, not Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That can actually happen because it's going to be so costly. But when you go back to this facility, it's about the president wanting to take a victory lap, wanting to again talk about immigration, and also wanting to say that he is coming up with novel ways to house immigrants as he, of course, continues to try to carry out this mass deportation efforts.
Yeah.
It has to get done.
Bro, did you see fucking Mark Levin?
Of course, continues to try
These
to
Mark Levin saying
Is he crying about Israel?
He said, and I quote, and he tweeted this out, and it's a real tweet. I hate the word ceasefire. No fucking. Virgie, grab the tweet. It's real.
No
grab
shit.
It. Grab it.
Hold on, I got you.
Grab the tweet. What kind of fucking animal? Like, what kind of animal?
What is this word, peace? I keep hearing. I hate that word.
The great one, Mark Levin, huh? Can we have the alligators have laser beams on their backs like Austin Powers slide? Lego says, yeah, man, whatever. We have the technology. I'm down.
Was it a tweet or was it on his show?
It might have been on his show. I'm telling you, he said it.
I think it was his show. Here, I got you. From Agent Poso's got our back. He's
Hell yeah.
Poso op.
And it's cool. I can see it now because it lets you see blocked accounts. Let me see.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Thanks,
go.
Elon. Very
It's,
cool.
And I think Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, give me that. Give me that. That's good, too. That was funny.
Tucker talked about it. Yeah,
I saw a clip of that. Send me that, too. This is funny.
Yeah, I got you.
This is
Hey,
hilarious.
real quick, credit to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah,
Did you know she's the only other person besides fucking Massey that doesn't have an A?
I just found that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
Yeah.
I watched her interview, and she was like, yeah, she goes, how are you going to... Oh, she ripped Levin, dude. She went hard on Levin. She's like, he's the great one. I don't know why. And Tucker's like, well, it's not his ratings. He fucking hit him hard.
Ouch, dude.
Okay, so here you go.
The truth, too. So we have a ceasefire. I hate this word ceasefire.
What is it? What does that even mean? Not killing babies. What does that mean?
None of my kids are in their military. So I have no skin in the game.
Truth, too.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, after this interview she did on Tucker, and she thinks she's right, she's going to get, they're going to try to primary her.
Of course.
So we have a ceasefire. I hate this word ceasefire. I really do. The president hated it a few days ago, too. What's needed now is this, in my humble opinion.
Tell me.
Mark Levin humble?
No, Mark Levin, the guy who calls himself the great one, in his humble opinion, he's going to tell us. Hold on, let's hear him out.
Iran should be forced to sign a surrender document.
They weren't at war, though.
Why?
Unconditional surrender. They lost their nukes. They've lost their air force. They have no ground-to-air protection. China didn't step in.
Well, yeah, it's easy to lose something you never have. Yeah, I lost my Ferrari.
Yeah.
Fucking what? Yeah, cool.
And Russia didn't step in. Not a single Arab country stepped in. The supreme Nazi is hiding in a bunker, much like Adolf Hitler did.
That's right, yeah, because Iranians are Nazis. Shut the fuck up,
Can't
dude.
with this fucking guy anymore. I
Wait,
mean,
Netanyahu's not in Iran. What are you talking about?
do these guys like understand how insanely out of touch they sound in the current year?
He's not even popular. Netanyahu is not even popular in his own, in Israel. Like, the polls are really bad on him. They don't like the guy.
You know something really fucked up is I remember like when I was like, first couple of years of my life, I was put in a Hebrew school before they pulled me the fuck out of there, right? Because it got weird. But I remember when there was an election going on between, I think it was Netanyahu and someone else, right? No one liked Netanyahu, man. People used to not.
They
something
still don't.
happened.
He's
Of
not.
course.
They still don't.
The young people too really fucking hate him.
Yeah, they don't. They don't like him. Like, it's not even like people in Israel do not like the
that's
guy.
what I'm saying. Israelis never liked him. It's
Yeah.
he's clearly a fucking conniving bully if he's still in power.
Yeah, see, the thing about Netanyahu is that, like, his roots run deep with the military of Israel. And, like, his brother used to do, like, wild-ass clandestine shit. Bro, fucking, they literally, like, airdropped a Rolls Royce into fucking Africa so they could do, like, spec ops shit this one time. Look it up. It's fucking wild.
All right, here's a March of the game.
You cannot make me not love. I love him. I think he's great, and I support him, and I think he did a great job. I think it was incredible that our military was so well trained, the strikes that they made, and then President Trump said enough, and he backed out of it. No other president would have done that. And the Congress is upset that he backed out. And Mark Levin's head is going to explode
Well, actually,
on
I
his
have
show.
the quote, and I hate to beat up on Mark Levin. He's got enough problems.
Man, you just keep doing it. He keeps going for his fucking throat.
Hold on, he's getting his glasses because he wrote stuff down. Hold on, I love this. I hate to go after Mark Levin, but here I wrote like 50 things about. Give me a second. Let me see here. What did I write down?
But it's like weird how it's just like it's getting more and more personal. Like, yeah, and I hate to beat up on Mark Levin. I can't imagine not speaking to my children. But if you just look here, you're like, whoa, dude.
Or even more vague, be like, I don't want to beat up on Mark Levin because his wife's suffering enough, and then just keep.
Yes.
But so the moment the ceasefire happened, he said this: "I hate this word ceasefire. I really do." So how could that's so? I do think it. Your worldview, what you're like as a person, what you love, what you hate, like that, it is important. And if you hate the word ceasefire, I hate the word like dead children or killing. But ceasefire, that's the word you hate? Haven't you? Wow, that's
Right.
a heavy thing to say.
Yeah, so Mark Levin that is attacking you every hour on his X account.
And by the way, we're bringing up Tucker. But Mark Levin, forget. Like Tucker does hit him when he does an interview once in a while. Mark Levin is like on a show on fucking Twitter. He is just fucking cannot go. It's fucking nuts, dude.
And attacking me and calling me names. And Fox News is tolerating that, by the way.
Of course.
Which is, I think, atrocious and pathetic. Any other company, by the way, would never allow their...
Not only that, but it's a matter of like, from her perspective, right? Like, she was a rock star on Fox News. They loved her. She was on every show.
Oh, yeah.
And all she did was one of the other two that said, didn't take AIPAC money and said, this Iran thing's not a good fucking idea. That's all she goes, I don't like this shit. And that's all she did. And then it's like, we're going to primary her. Fuck this bitch.
Is allowing Mark Levin.
Well, you can't fire Mark Levin. He's got such a huge audience. Oh, wait, no.
Shots fired, dude.
It's funny watching these newscasters just doing kill stream and blood sports with each other. Now, it's pretty funny, right?
Nobody voluntarily watches Mark Levin, of course.
Ouch.
I don't know anybody that watches Mark Levin. I'm sure someone watches it, but... he's the great one, apparently. Yeah. But no, seriously though, it's the fact that he hates the word ceasefire is an attack on the president. That's a real attack on the president.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because Mark Levin has always been an ever-Trumper. Always. He's hated Trump, okay? I believe he wanted Jeb Bush to win, if I remember correctly. Followed by Ted Cruz. Trump was the last one. I'm being serious.
Think about that one for a second, Mersh. What if Jeb Bush would have won?
So, just put it, that's who this guy is. God. Always an ever-Trumper. Always. And Ben Shapiro's another one, never Trump or never. The moment that he started doing what they wanted them to do, they all became MAGA. And the guy who was an ever Trumper forever. Look, love Marjorie Taylor Greene, hate Marjorie Taylor Greene, but facts are the facts. Marjorie Taylor Greene has been like Mrs. MAGA since like 2015, dude. She has been her own money. She was taking a lot of shit for defending Trump.
She was her own worst fucking enemy.
Yes, she got a lot of shit for defending Trump. She got ripped apart.
I will give her, look, I'm not a big Marjorie Taylor Greene guy. I think she's cringe and stupid sometimes, whatever. But you can't say she didn't put her neck out when it was actually like unfashionable.
When it mattered.
When it wasn't fashionable to like Trump. She was like pro-Trump.
Yeah. And then Mark Levin comes out now, like 4 weeks ago, is like, I've always been MAGA. I love MAGA. MAGA's the best.
Of course.
Trump's doing everything right now.
Not the words that I'm saying. Not anything that I've said. Not when I said we shouldn't be doing this. That wasn't an attack on the president. That's going exactly with what President Trump campaigned on. Now,
yeah, Trump got mad at her for that.
What Mark Levin is saying, that he hates the word ceasefire, that is his attack on President Trump. That's him putting the ultimate disapproval, hate on what President Trump has done and that we are all so thankful and happy for. Peace is the ultimate thing that we should...
Listen, I fucking hate that we did it. I hate that we did it. However, let's stop. And if I'm already mad that it happened, but I definitely don't want it to keep going. So if a ceasefire is what we get, I will take it for now. I understand these two countries. It's not going to last long. I'm not retarded. But let's just relax for a little bit. Just so we could get some shit done over here. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit.
I think we've let Israel run pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
Like
they got a break.
This is one of those things where it's like...
They had their Rumspringa.
If somebody like, pushes Royce to the point where Royce starts beating on him, right? Like at some point I got to pull Royce off the guy, right? Like if you just start losing your shit, eventually you go, all right.
Or I'll get Wes Watson.
All right, enough, dude. Like he's on the ground. You won.
No, he said it was Diet Coke and that was Diet RC Cola. Fuck this guy.
These Israelis just take shit too far sometimes, and it's like it really is like pulling a coked up, roided out like UFC guy off somebody, and you're like, bro, enough. You're gonna kill the guy.
Pursue at all times, peace at all times, because
Did
it's
you
good
see
for
Sean
every.
Strickland this weekend?
Oh yeah, I did.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Do we have that clip? You want me to grab it?
Grab it if you don't mind.
that?
Thanks.
Yeah, every country and every single people, but Mark Levin hates it.
Well, peace is also the purest expression of strength. And I'm not, resurrecting the hoariest quote of all, peace through strength from Reagan, which, there's truth in that. But peace is a byproduct of strength. When you have a strong father in the home, you've got strong parents, the kids get along.
Mm-hmm.
You got some, flaky
Listen, I 100% agree. I am perfectly fine with there being peace because we just actually, it's like, your parents threatening to hit you is good enough for you to behave. I'm fine with having that, hey, stop it. I'm fine with that. I don't care. But what I'm not fucking okay with is the wartime. Let's fucking go. More missiles. Raytheon. Fuck that shit, dude.
Xanax head running the house.
Yeah.
The kids are out of control. There's chaos. There's fighting.
That's right.
Like, strength brings
Well,
peace.
then you should give the kids some of the Xanax.
I'm sure they'll calm down.
Yeah, it'll chill them
Dad's
out.
home. Knock that shit off.
We love that.
Yeah, but that's just
true.
That's a
Yes.
principle that never changes.
Right.
And so, it's just funny that there are people. I just can't get past it. I think it's important to say it because, like, you want your country to be good. You want its leaders to be good. You don't always have to agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
But if their main goal is to kill people, if they don't have any problem, like watching Randy Fine, who's a member of Congress.
Randy Fine is so hilariously fat. It's fucking crazy. He is one of the funniest looking dudes.
I guess from
I always
Florida.
thought about this too. If this is all just to keep our military-industrial complex alive, like, can't we figure out a way to make and sell other stuff?
No, it's not about that. It's not about the military-industrial complex. It's that Iran. It's the Strait of Hormuz and fucking the trade shit over there. Israel wants control over it before China and fucking gets its hands on it. It's just all a bunch of fucking bullshit. That if they were honest, people would go, okay, cool, bomb them.
I'm glad he turned my stupid little throwaway fucking gag into a fucking soliloquy about that. I was like, can we just sell other stuff? Like it was just a joke. And you're like, actually, this all started back in 1943 when we signed. Like, I was just trying to make a joke about toaster ovens.
But thank you for doing that because it gave me time to pull this up. Okay, so
this was fucking the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Who recorded this? Zen Rhino?
It's because everything it's getting popped a lot. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's getting popped like a motherfucker.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I was gonna say this was high quality last night, but yeah, probably got nuked.
No,
Royce,
there's no high quality out there
yeah,
now of it.
Yeah.
I got a question, Royce. We're watching this for the visuals, not necessarily what they're saying, right?
Yeah, no, it's just for the.
Okay,
video.
how about I mute it?
Royce, Royce, you should play some copyright-free music over it so we don't get in trouble.
All right.
We don't even need the sound at all.
Here we go. I muted the sound. I put music on. Now we're good. Boy, this is really transformative.
I'm transforming.
Wow, pro! How transformative!
I want to point out, not only is it transformative, it's newsworthy.
Mm-hmm. Newsworthy and transformative because even though this might have been some sort of televised event, it is also something where a crime was definitely committed. Mm-hmm. So therefore, we must cover this.
I mean, if I'm watching an NFL game and a terrorist attack happens, we got to play that clip, right? In this case, Sean Strickland is the terrorist.
Yeah, exactly.
ROTC presents top 1 UFC clips of the day.
Here you go. Uh-oh.
Why, dude? Just why?
Oh, because he's actually a classless bum.
Yo!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What caused this?
So the guy was taunting Strickland the whole time. So the guy, all right. So the dude that this person beat was a training teammate of Sean Strickland. So that's why Sean Strickland's at this like low rent, non UFC event. It's just to support his teammate. And then the guy started taunting Sean Strickland throughout the fight. And then Sean Strickland, like a big fucking retarded baby that he is, can't take some shit talk and pretty much disrespected his entire sport. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot, dude. He's cooked. He's going to get so many fucking Nevada State Athletic Commission fines for that.
Well, first up here at 10, Pride Month is coming to a close.
It's over. No. It's done. It's
Today's
done.
the last day. Today's the last day. 30th.
And St. Petersburg showed out for its much anticipated and very popular St. Pete Pride Parade. From Bayshore to Vinoy Park, thousands lined the streets for one of the biggest Pride celebrations here in the...
That's great, but that's not the one I wanted to show you. That's a normal little Pride Parade. There's one that I have been waiting to show you, and let me grab it.
Ruh-roh.
The San Francisco one. Now, I'm going to point something out right now. This is a news story. We are covering a news story, and we've been safe before when we've done this, but I just want to be very clear for the people listening on YouTube. I am going to read the title, and you can see it on the screen of this news story. San Francisco Dyke Parade returned to Dolores Park after 6-year hiatus. Now, they are calling it a Dyke March. Now, because of this, we are now allowed to refer to it because it is a news story. Fair?
Yes.
Fair.
Am I allowed to start a charity called March at Dykes?
Yes, you can. Why not? Why not?
San Francisco Pride Weekend in full swing. We've got all the highlights as we count down to the Pride Parade tomorrow, including
Say it. I want you to say it. You say it.
Popular Pride event
Say it.
returning after more
A
than
popular Pride event.
What's it called?
half a decade meant to reclaim.
What's it called? Say it.
They're going to get some
An
trans person to
anti-gay
say
slur.
it.
Say it. Say it.
We all got called that in school, like,
Okay, so people in your school have good eyesight.
now it's so nice to just see it used positively. I feel like we're bringing...
I am positive you guys are dykes.
It was used positively before you dykes came along. Like, for instance, when we talk about a dam.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, went to high school in California.
Yeah,
Shut
nobody
up.
was that.
Just back to our community.
You know why they call it a dyke? All the mush and beavers.
Heyo.
From the things we've had taken from us.
What did you have taken from you?
Good evening. I'm Andrea Nakano. Brian has the night off. The Dyke March is one of several.
Oh, she did it. She said the thing.
You said a slur.
You notice how
Canceled.
Notice how she slipped it in there. Thank you. Yeah, and Ken Tucker's out today. The Dyke March. It's gonna be a thing.
The Dyke March is one of several Pride events happening across San Francisco today after a 6-year hiatus. New organizers tell Amanda Harry it's about reclaiming their power from a word originally meant for hate.
2025 in the books.
Dyke Pride took over Dolores Street.
Not to be confused with Duke Energy, who provides most of Lakeland with their power.
Yeah.
As the Dyke March kicked off for the first time since the pandemic. Vanity Tusheli and Morgan Campbell decided to take part.
The energy's great.
The two are both part of the queer community and were spending the day at
And are eventually going to turn 30 and marry a guy and not talk to each other for the rest of their lives.
Sadly, these were the two cutest ones we could find.
Dolores Park for Pride. They were just planning on observing.
Okay, I got it, Merch. Competing march, the lipstick lesbian march.
I like it.
Only hot broads making out.
The march. But after watching the beginning, they knew.
Dykes for Palestine, eh?
Okay, come on, man.
Guys.
Cool.
It's comical.
Guys, but Palestine's not for dykes.
This used to be the kind of thing that would be this would be satire.
Unbelievable. I'm honestly perturbed that they're making us use this slur.
They had to march too.
Yeah, it's upsetting, dude. It's kind of fucked up.
It's a big deal with where
I call it the D word.
the state of the world is. I think it's good to celebrate what we do have.
In front of a bunch of porta potties on Molly.
What is with this name?
What? Her name is Vanity with 2 A's. Tuscaloosa. Did I say that right?
And where we are with
You
it.
couldn't find one that at least had good face tattoos?
Come on, man. It's a dyke march. What the fuck do you think was there? Come on.
Not whatever you thought.
No, a lot of bowling shirts.
And claim claim it back while we have the chance.
Campbell says growing up queer, the term dyke was used as an insult. But
Yeah,
events
there's a
like
lot of dudes getting super angry about lesbians running around.
Yeah, we were so pissed. I don't Girls
care.
would make
Lesbians
out in high
so-
school.
Oh no, guys!
Make me so fucking angry.
So mad!
Don't you dare do it again.
Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it.
I swear, if I see any chicks dyking out, I'm gonna be so
I'm gonna
mad.
be so angry.
I'm gonna be so angry, but also I'm incapable of harming you or stopping you.
Don't make out over my penis. That will be gross.
Oh, I swear to God, if I see,
don't do that.
If I see two girls kissing, I might hate crime somebody.
I'm not doing it.
I get so mad.
I get so no guy is like that.
Don't you dare disrespect my penis with your gay
Here's
stuff.
what
I
happened.
swear, if you make Jesus angry with you guys kissing on the lips, I'm not gonna be happy.
Here's the reality of what happens. If Verse and I had on two girls are making out, I'd be like, hey, dude. Chicks are making out. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And then the other one will go, shut up. There's
Shut
chicks
up.
making out.
There's chicks making out. Sorry, I didn't hear you. There were
would
chicks
turn-
making out.
If you and Mersh, if one of you guys, if you guys were out and one of you guys saw two women making out, Royce would nudge Mersh, do with his head. You'd both see it, and then you'd both go invisible like the Predator.
Yeah, we would. Yep.
Actually, that's not true. If it happens anytime in the next 30 days, I'm gonna go up to chicks and go, it's July now.
Yeah, you're right.
Cut it out.
Yeah, seriously. I would go invisible like a predator, but a sexual kind.
When I see gay people making out in July, I go up to them. I go, I bet you the kind of asshole leaves your fucking Christmas tree up till January.
Yeah, seriously.
Wrap it up.
Come on. You put what? Let me guess. You put your pride flags up in March.
Hey! It's not Madam and Eve. Stop it.
Yeah, it's Madam and Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. That makes sense again.
What?
this
like
changed the narrative.
Okay, cool. Questlove was there. That's cool.
It.
And Andy Milonakis. So that's Questlove and Andy Milonakis there. That's
Nice.
cool to support. Ah!
Nice.
Those aren't the
people that just
lesbians
are
we
gay?
meant. We meant the hot ones.
That's about reclamation too,
Yeah, that's fine if they made out. I'd be happier than the other two.
you know?
Not that they're pretty or anything, but I mean, considering they're the hottest people standing in front of a bunch of porta potties. So
Like, we all got called that in school. Like,
you called each other that in school.
oh, it's so nice to just see it used
That's one
positively.
event where I'm not shaking
Intern-
nobody's hand.
Project director M. Rocket says that's part of the mission of the San Francisco Dyke March, as well as bringing the community together.
Rocket, like you picked a phallic thing for your. Okay.
Of course.
The problem is they're all on the F dot or wait is San Francisco. Okay, sorry. Department of Transportation is going to pull them over to check their weight limit at a truck stop.
Disco Dyke March.
Did they say Disco Dyke March?
Oh my God, they're disco dyke.
It says
I
that's
remember that song. Disco Dykes.
part of the mission of the San Francisco Dyke March, as well as bringing the community together to raise awareness and visibility.
That's a weird pride flag.
It's so weird how interconnected these weird.
What do those things have to do with each other? I don't understand.
Lefties. It's literally just that these lefties have to like have all their things all at once. It's one big gay identity.
It's essential for dyke visibility.
So I've realized. So I think what it is so when your life lacks what's the word? Meaning. You start to take on the brunts and like problems of people in places where you will never go and you will never see.
Yeah,
you're like an unnecessary Jesus.
Right? No, that's not true. A useless, unnecessary Jesus.
Useless Christ.
Right? Useless. You're
Useless Jesus.
You're a useless Jesus Christ. I don't know what to tell you.
No, we won't answer your prayers. No, we don't care.
Be out and proud and to
I will
show
die
our
for those
force.
people across the ocean that would stone me in a heartbeat. I would die for them.
I don't even understand this part. Is like, they're making themselves victims. You live in San Francisco. Everyone there is gay.
And a victim.
Yeah.
And our activism and our art and our culture.
There's also a focus on disability access this year.
Why? Is there some sort of crossover?
Rocket says she's grateful to be a part of bringing the march back for its 33rd time after a 6-year hiatus. But it took a lot of
A Bucky's tent. Let's go.
And disability is a big thing because when two retards have sex, two retard lesbians have sex, it's called safety scissoring.
Yes. Hey, by the way,
round
do you think that that person in that Bucky scent knows that they spent money in a company that spends all of its money in programs that are completely antithetical to what
They
you
are.
believe in?
They are actually.
Bucky's is the most fucking anti-left, pro-Israel, cowboy hat wearing fucking.
Mersh. It's the Dyke March. They bought it because there's a beaver on it.
That's a good point.
Oh.
About that.
In a different way. They did not focus on grant funding, but instead donations from over 300 individuals.
You know what flags I'm not seeing are any American ones? Let me see here.
that's
See a
'cause they
Mexican
hate
one.
America.
See like 6 different variations of the pride flag.
Royce, those are all in the bonfire nearby.
We've had a ton of support from the city and from individuals who have.
No. You have support because, like, if not, you make a big scene. It's not support; it's blackmail.
All donated to our.
Also, I thought
crowdfunding.
Pessy brought up the bonfire because half the chicks here look like Big J. Okerson and Bobby Kelly.
Oh, and the other half look like Skrillex.
Yeah.
Campaign to be able to get this work.
This group is a Legion of No Thanks.
I would have also accepted Legion of Tanks.
Done this year and come back.
What the flying fuck is this?
Oh, so Royce, lesbians are also boring and annoying.
Well, they're two spirits over here. These are two spirits. Inside you, there are two wolves, and they're both lesbians.
It's like, so you know, like when gay guys hook up, they cut out all the women shit, and all they bring to the table is like hypersexual gay stuff.
Is that true, Virgie?
Yeah, mostly.
So in the case of women, what they do is they remove all the fun sex stuff.
Oh no!
And it's all the insufferable like book.
Oh, that's
club stuff.
horrible!
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh.
It's way worse.
These
There was a
chicks
rally
eat
be-
every part of the pussy.
Yo, they do. They do, actually.
Every part of the pussy. They don't let any of it go to waste.
I'm going to eat you out till smoke signals come out of your ears.
For the march, with a stage full of entertainment and speech.
I wouldn't call this entertainment. There's 5 drums and no guitars.
From members of the queer community.
They are two spirit entities.
To Shelley says, at times like this, when LGBTQ.
Hold on, let me go back. I think I saw something. Go back a little bit more.
To Shelley says, at times like.
Yes, those women were topless. They were blurring them out. Look.
Okay.
Says, at times like this, when LGBTQ rights are being threatened nationally,
Are they?
spaces like this one are needed.
I think any little bit of like activism.
Okay, man, I'm old.
How much attention do you need?
I'm old enough.
All of it?
No
I
women.
know.
But I'm old enough to know and see. Mersh, I know you agree with me. These two, they're not really lesbians.
No.
The other ones were. I will say the other one, they were lesbians.
These girls are both one good dicking away from fucking like having like life changing, like I'm talking carrying a diaper bag around Walmart within a year.
Yeah, no, that's how quick, and that is true. That is how fucking quick it happens. They go from I'm a lesbian to, oh, this is my kid Tyler.
One good piping away.
So I have a new term for these kinds of chicks that I've been trying to get going, and it's called queer by means of desperation.
Okay, I like
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
And it's the ones where they're so lonely and desperate and awful that they're just suddenly like, I'm a they them, and then oh look, they're suddenly getting laid.
Some of them
they're in lesbians, like
Some of them
involuntary lesbians.
I would say half of them are really lonely. The other half just got broken so bad by some guy that they're like completely shut down to men, is what it is. And then some lesbo took advantage of that, and then they're like, maybe I'm lesbian. And again, you'll think you're lesbian for a little while, and you're just one good piping away from coming right back into orbit.
Guys, revengeofthesist.locals.com, patreon.com/we're not sorry. It's $7 a month. You get every Wednesday episode. You get half of Friday episodes. You get all of our movie riffs. You get all of that just for $7 a month. Either or, revengeofthesist.locals.com and patreon.com/we're not sorry. A bunch of you signed up. I can see everyone's been posting stuff. both Locals and Patreon. I've been checking it out. I actually pull some prep sometimes from both of those places. So thank you for guys that posted in there. We do appreciate it. So $7 a month, man. That's how we make our money. If you could go there, sign up. We would appreciate it. We will be right back.
me see it. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you. Is it cute?
Yeah, so cute.
Send it to me. Me too.
Yeah, okay. Sending now. Okay. Look what I just posted. Brunch with these two dum-dums.
Oh my gosh, so good. Is this good? I said Sunday fun day with these idiots.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. so cute.
Okay, so cute. Look what I just posted. Eating crap with these sacks of shit. If they died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. So cute.
Wait, what the hell?
Look, you called me a dum-dum and she called me an idiot, so.
Yeah, when you post a pic of yourself where you look really cute, then you have to say something a little self-deprecating so it doesn't look like you're just bragging.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, this is good. Okay. Slapping down some pig shit with these fat fucks, and I'm the fattest of them all. If I died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. Load my freaking lard carcass into the mud. No coffin, please. Just wet, wet mud. Bay.
Jesus, Brenda, you called me a dum-dum. Right, it's like a term of endearment.
Okay. All right. I got ya.
Okay.
Gulping down some pig dicks with these bags of meat. Sunday fun day with these pig dicks. Hope nobody gulps us.
So, are we the pig dicks or the bags of meat?
Okay, let me try another one. Slurping down fish piss with these wet chodes. Total tuna cans. Put a bullet in their fucking brains and leave their wet bodies on the side of the road. Boo caught me sleeping.
You're not sleeping.
Okay, let me try another one.
Okay.
Sitting here with two bona fide pieces of hog shit.
Basically like the same thing.
They're mad because I won best hog at the hog shit snarfing contest. But I'm not mad because we're all loads of beef sitting on the side of a highway getting our butts sucked by flies. I tagged you both in that.
Why?
Why are you guys bullying me?
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for the people that signed up. And thank you for Casino being a bunch of cool guys.
Yeah. Except for you that didn't sign up. Why aren't you being cool, guys?
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. You slave over like a hot podcasting studio all day, and this is the things you get? Yeah.
Back here locally at 6 o'clock, a hit-and-run crash caught on camera over in...
Hold on.
Locally at 6 o'clock, a hit-and-run crash caught on camera over in Sherman Oaks. This tow truck driver stealing a truck slams into several parked cars, losing the truck and doing some serious damage.
A tow truck driver was just stealing someone's truck?
People who live in this area say it's not the first time that a phony tow truck driver has tried to steal a vehicle
Pretty
from
smart if you think about it. You got a tow truck.
Their neighborhood.
The recent thefts have prompted many to install security cameras. KTLA's Carlos Acedo is live in Sherman Oaks with more tonight. Carlos.
Hey, Corrine. This is one of those unbelievable stories. A runaway tow truck leaves behind a trail of destruction driving through this neighborhood in Sherman Oaks. You can still see some of the damage left to that power pole. Apparently, the tow truck driver was stealing the pickup that was on its flatbed, but it wasn't properly secured.
It wasn't properly secured, which means a tow truck was probably stolen.
Yeah,
it was someone that doesn't. If it was an actual tow truck driver, they would know what they were doing.
That's true.
He started driving away. The video, it's gnarly. It's dramatic.
Gnarly? Okay.
Yeah, that guy's not a real tow truck driver, dude. Jesus. You dropped your truck.
There you have it.
Imagine just being the unlucky fuck dude that's like, come on, man. What did I do to deserve this today?
All right, this one's coming. Let's go over to Florida, Jacksonville specifically.
A woman convicted of battery on
Wow, another ugly Florida reporter, Mersh.
two teenagers.
Look, God damn, who is this? We don't really go to Jacksonville a lot, but hello.
If you were in charge of hiring the talent here in the Florida area, I gotta ask, what is wrong? Are you people blind?
Damn.
We really have good fucking stock here.
She's really pretty.
Battery on
I think it really is just a matter of like, especially in the beginning of like these local careers, it's like really you're gonna pull local people, right? So it's like it really just ties into how good looking are your local people. Most of these bitches are gonna start where they like literally where they went to high school, where they went to college, and then they're gonna stay in their town. So Florida's pulling from fucking Miami, and I mean even these bitches in Jacksonville probably came up a few miles from Miami or like you know what I mean? So we're getting the best. We're like
teenage
Cali.
girls.
No, but it's true
You
though.
can for real tell how like hot the bitches are in a city based off of their newscasters.
And it's beautiful because unlike like we get girls that are just as hot as California, but our women are racist.
Really, really racist.
Awesome.
For a case of road rage, faces potential deportation. I'm Chandler Morgan in for tonight.
Yeah, I guess you're all right.
And I'm Ben Becker. New
She
tonight,
even has a hot chick name, Chandler Morgan.
Judge found Jessica.
Not this one. Not Jessica
No.
Goncalves.
Goncalves guilty.
Goncalves.
After hearing testimony, Accused Jax confirmed with
Wait till you see what this bitch did, though.
ICE that she's from Brazil and is not a legal U.S. citizen. Accused Jax Alexis Clevenger is live outside the Duval.
What is wrong with this woman's head?
Whoa!
What the fuck, lady? You know
We
what
just-
she looks
we-
like? Oh my God, the Mac and Me alien with a wig on.
Yes.
Yeah, a little
Ma'am,
bit.
ma'am, we just got done putting over Florida women, and you come here.
Wow.
And you disrespect us like this. You make us look
Dude.
like fucking assholes, is what you just did.
She looks like an alien that hurriedly put on a disguise to answer the cop at the door.
Yeah, that's Roger.
Here.
Or an alien that works as a newswoman and just got called, and they said, you got to get down to that story right now. And they're like, damn it, I just took my human suit off.
County Courthouse. Alexis, the woman walked out of the
That's
courtroom.
really mean. She didn't even do anything to us. Fuck.
Yes, she did. Look at her.
Ma'am, are you storing nuts in your cheeks for
I'm
winter?
sorry, but you're like, oh, she didn't do anything to us. She looks like that and chose a career in broadcasting. She deserves every bit of this.
Cuffs.
Ben and Chandler, a judge sentenced her to 6 months probation.
Are you
for
all right?
Like old deli meat.
It's like, ma'am,
She's very shiny.
For some reason,
So sweaty.
I'm getting this feeling like you're in pain. I don't know why.
Well, because
Her
she just saw the
her
new.
eyes are like
She
help.
just saw who got the anchor job and not her. I'd be in pain too.
How did she manage to see anything?
Taking 2 teenage girls in a 2024 road
That is a 5-head if I've ever seen one, by the way.
rage incident. But due to her legal status, an ICE spokesperson says now it'll be up to an immigration court to decide if she has a legal path to remain in the U.S.
I find that the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
That's the verdict from a Duval County judge for 31-year-old Jessica Goncalves.
Look what she did. She fucking hit kids.
She's the woman seen in this video arguing
Watch.
with 2 teens last year. JSO says the fight started after one of the teens accidentally
Okay,
cut Jessica
can
off.
I be honest though? Have you seen some teenagers from Jacksonville?
Yeah, of course.
Oof.
They were waiting in line at a charter school. They both get out of the car and things get physical fast. You can see Goncalves grab one of the girls by her sleeve
Oh, a girl.
and yank her forward. Thursday, Goncalves
Look at she's so hot though. We can't deport
That
her.
is a fucking. Oof.
took to the stand to tell her side of the story.
In Brazilian.
And I grabbed her sleeve in order to show that my children are in the car.
Her defense attorney says all she wanted to do was let the driver who cut her off know that she was protecting her kids.
That's
You
all.
can't touch people. I don't care. You can't touch people.
There was a language barrier when she was trying to speak
I don't care. You can't touch people.
to her. The girls didn't take her
I don't care.
You can't, especially grab people.
serious. They were laughing at her.
You missed a complete part shaving. What is wrong with this guy? Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know. I think
Meanwhile,
he's
the
pretty
teens
cool.
testified and described their
Literally
thought process.
everything the teens did was legal, and all the
During
things your
the
client did was not.
Incident.
You probably would have a better understanding of that if you weren't here illegally.
Car, and I was looking at the person that was in the car, and I had my hands like this, and I was asking what happened, what's wrong. The first time it was as she was approaching me, and she had put her arms out, and she had touched my chest. I was asking her what was wrong with her, and I was just very scared.
And their family sent Action News Jax a statement saying, all we wanted was for her to understand that you can't do this to people, especially children, and get away with it.
Yeah, this isn't Brazil.
Yeah, well, now you're going back to your home country.
Ah!
Jesus. That hair. You know what it is? That fake hair isn't helping.
Charges, Goncalves would be turned over to
That
ICE,
wig is
but now
atrocious.
they say that they will have.
Hey guys, at Frozen and Virgin, so keep an eye out for CBS 47. I want more of this news network. I like them. They have an entire weird cast.
It's a whole freak show.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm adding it to my prep thingy right now.
All right. I don't know why you're adding to your AIDS regiment, but okay.
Well,
this
can't hurt.
Quitting hoy.
No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad these days. As I'm dying.
I know. I've heard you try to tell jokes. Rocky Roads. Imagine being an illegal dragging with your child through barbed wire to end up in the new Jurassic Park film in the Everglades. How many of these lesbians in the parade are military veterans on disability? I bet if you threw a rock at them, you'd hit a dozen. Randall Flagg said that. Guys, update. We have some. This is I was.
This guy's doing great.
Pessy sent me Liver King's Instagram, and I perused it, and I downloaded.
He's current on that, eh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is like fresh, like from yesterday, today, a couple days ago. Post from
Is
the
he doing
Liver King.
okay?
He's not. He's
No.
not actually
Mercy.
though. He's not great. I'll just show you one random one.
Winding down the night.
Can I just say, at least when Randy Quaid went nuts, he used disco lighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and plus Randy Quaid didn't want to kill anybody. He just tried to steal his old house back.
Yeah, and Randy Quaid was in fucking Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Kingpin.
And Randy
Oh,
Quaid,
he was.
and unlike this guy, Randy Quaid was natty.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Yeah,
not wrong.
I mean, unless you consider cocaine a performance-enhancing drug. It is a
depends
performance-enhancing
on the
drug.
situation.
Chevy Chase sucked after it, so.
Some would say he sucked during it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Bill Murray would. sorry, Liver King.
Winding down the night with a closing prayer on a vibration plate.
Okay.
Holding three.
He was on a vibration plate, and there's a little clip of him on the vibration plate, and it's shaking. And the vibration plate is something you stand on.
I've seen. I think I saw that.
Okay,
clip.
but imagine you have an ankle monitor.
Yeah, I think we watched that clip. Didn't we?
Okay, good.
Sources
Because he was on it, and it was like vibrating on the thing.
our Almighty Father, fire energy of the sun.
Okay.
One behind, two in front. Golden ratio, you might call it. Thank you, dear God, for right now. Thank you for this night, Mother Moon, Your Majesty. Thank you for the night and the rest.
So John Bravo said that Adderall was definitely one of the things that was for sure he was on too much of.
You think?
Yeah.
See if we can get this one right. I'm going to make a bunch of videos this week, and then I'm not going to make them for a long while. Then I'll make some
Hey,
more.
buddy,
again.
you look like shit.
Dude, he looks fucking terrible.
You look like a bag of chewed up assholes.
Oh my god! And like the pubic hair beard doesn't
You're
help. Like
just a mess, bro.
And if you're gonna have a beard that big, like I know some dudes that do, you got to really maintain it, right? Like Man versus Beard, the food guy.
Yeah.
Bro, he keeps that shit immaculate. This is just like scraggly pube beard.
Anyone who's interested in my beauty routine,
Nah.
if you look at some of the,
I'll pass.
I'm a four.
Oh my
Cool.
god, the video. Look.
You.
Don't worry, I got
Just
plenty.
a still You'll never look like me because you're you. Yes. Yeah.
Hold on. Don't worry, I got plenty. Because see, he did a podcast.
You gotta hear. You got all these names for things. I've been following you for a while, but I'm not privy to the titles of the workouts. I imagine from your CrossFit days with the WODs and things like that that you're accustomed to naming badass workouts. Is that what we're talking about?
I have not seen this. I'm going into this raw. There is no way he doesn't ignore that workout question and go into something completely
Well,
crazy.
it doesn't sound like he was even listening. So yeah.
About when you name like the Barbarian, the Super Barbarian, things like that.
We weren't really talking about it. I was saying that I needed Visine really bad because I did Apocalypto a couple days ago. My eyes were destroyed. I haven't slept. I had to stay up that night.
Yeah, that's why you
And
didn't sleep.
Yesterday it was 4:30, and I thought that we had a conversation. She said that she was going to get me up at 7. At 7:45, we're leaving at 8. I'm like, okay, I'll just throw myself into the car. So no sleep upon more no sleep after Apocalypto, having the brainstem fried. Oh, heat stroke, mega.
He asked him about CrossFit. I just want to be clear here. His question was about, hey man, like, so when you name your CrossFit routines, like, how did that come from? And he's like, I haven't slept in 48 hours.
It sounds like the Ultimate Warrior.
My brain.
It sounds like an Ultimate Warrior promo. It's
Dehydrated.
all over the place.
Yeah, like chills. No more sweat can come out.
Well, that's what you got. You got to break down what Apocalypto is.
And so that's actually what we were talking about was Visine, and so I got my Visine. That's like Tarantino.
Cool. It's a great story.
Bro, this is 1 minute into the podcast. I didn't even skip around. He's fucking crazy.
There's the
He didn't.
story.
Dude,
he didn't even like not even
He's got that
remotely
ki-
close to the topic.
He's got that kind of crazy junkie energy that makes me nervous. Like I'm not nervous around a lot of people, but like people that are this manic, I'm nervous around because it's like you're one flip of a switch away from like us wrestling knives away from you. It taking like four, you like
or
especially
flying to
when-
Austin to try to fight Joe Rogan.
Yeah, or like, but if you just have that level of like PCP meth strength, where it's going to take like 6 guys to try to get you away
Murph.
from a knife later, it's like,
When I'm riding the subway and there's a crazy person muttering to himself nearby, I pay no mind. It's when I can actually start hearing what he's muttering. I
Mhm.
get the nervous that this guy makes me.
And you're like, man, this guy really is crazy about his Visine.
Warden Gordon in the Rumble chat goes, clearly he's only sitting crisscross applesauce to impose his will on Joe Rogan.
Of course. And yeah, thanks for putting your feet up on my couch.
Where he goes. Apocalypto's
Because it's not like you walk outside barefoot all the time.
special. Barbarian is most special. Barbarian is a rite of passage. You know, modern world, we don't really do that.
He's sitting crisscross applesauce so he could cover up his ankle monitor on the other ankle.
But we do bar mitzvahs and we do.
He does bar mitzvahs, guys.
That's good.
So Mazel Tov.
I mean,
honestly, who wants to hire Liver King?
I can see you probably do kids parties as you are a fucking clown.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't really fucking earn your if you have the money or have this other thing or you're a man now. We say these things but like nothing. We did really nothing to forge them into what the world's going to expect of them, really. And we celebrate.
It's one of those podcasts that you're hosting where you actually leave your own house.
Yes.
Like, I gotta go.
Culture Tribe has a rite of passage, you know. What? Something of real utility, some demarcation point where they actually have to go and do something of such principle.
I'm going to skip around here.
A really good
This
man.
isn't gonna go
And
anywhere.
He undid his good when I said, you don't have a lot of value you can offer in my life, so just honor the barbarian. So every 3 months, we're going to plug me back.
Like this dude is literally like an inch shorter than me.
But why aren't you honoring the
like,
barbarian?
Dude, when you're my size, there's certain things you're not allowed to talk about. I'm not allowed to talk about being a barbarian. That's fucking ridiculous.
What about honoring? Can I honor the barbarian? Can I honor the barbarian brothers? Those guys were pretty rad.
They were
Remember
awesome.
them?
Barbarian Brothers ruled.
Oh, they
Akin
were
to our
awesome. DC Cap
ecosystem,
rules.
barbarian celebration. If we're not making barbarians every 3 months in our ecosystem, if we're not growing like that with that kind of good, locking that principle down, and then I get to reconnect with our family, then this whole thing doesn't work. And then the one thing he was tasked with, he didn't do it. But he's a super barbarian. So
Who's
he tried
he?
to do the next thing because you can't do the next thing unless you're its predecessor. So super barbarian, there's like 6 of them. That's why I'm saying this. 6 of them, and he'll be invited back into my life when he figures out a way he can be valuable.
Okay.
What does any of this mean?
I don't know.
Back how you feel. No explanation required. But if you, I'm like, hey, when's the
No,
last
I
time
think
you
a
really
lot
got
of
sucked?
explanations
Like,
are required.
So this is the podcast of someone's living room with some people just walking in and out.
You
hanging
know, we
out.
avoid it like it's so villainous.
Is this some sort of gay house or something?
You here in
I
Texas
mean-
with the heat, and like, how do you think you attenuate? Like, go for a jog in the middle of the day when it's that hot, and then tell me that you can't withstand the sun after that. If you jog in the midday sun in Texas in the summertime, you make the heat it's not a problem, right?
What?
Said, I take steroid, and I
You
take
do?
one
You do.
peptide. That's what I should have said. That would have been the truth, and I thought, let me not say that and get more criticism. So I'll say this other thing. And so all that's the truth, and everything it being tarnished, whoever it tarnished, that's what happened.
You.
I hope that they found
You.
another guru, to better themselves, because they already needed help in the first place. We all need help in the first place. And it doesn't matter what you call the person that you learned from. And so if you call this guy this
If you
thing-
learn anything from this guy, you're retarded, and you deserve to fail at all your endeavors.
You just don't honor the
There's someone
barbarian, bro.
else that you should learn from. And there's someone else that can help you make your better life and keep collecting information.
Oh, another guy's just walking around.
What is happening?
That makes sense because
this guy's a security guard. He's got a gun.
The blueprint of how our ancestors lived for millions of years that shaped our DNA today so that we could become the baddest mammalian.
Yeah, because our ancestors took Tren. Fucking retard. All right, we can move on from him here. I got plenty of stuff.
He's
First off,
fucking losing it, though. Huh?
let's
Oh,
make
it's a
ourselves
boy.
happy. Can we see how Thomas is
Actually,
doing?
before we get to Thomas, can I point something out? Mm-hmm. Have you seen how our other boy's doing?
Which one?
Mark Lane.
Oh, yeah, he has a bunch of people watching him every time
Putting
he's
up
live.
Fucking numbers,
I know,
boy.
he's been killing it. Good for him.
It's like 1,700 people watching him play with his fucking wrestling figures. I'm like, this rules. Like, I see him like pop up on my algorithm. I'm like, good for you, bro.
Mark Lane, the Mega Man X.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is the day I hugged Marin, who wore a one-piece swimsuit at my store, Safely, California, before I turned 40 years old.
This is going to turn into
Before
an
the
investigation
Disneyland trip.
someday.
Yeah.
Yes. And she was okay with it, and she didn't say, like, go away. Leave me
That's good.
It's a good sign.
alone. Mm-hmm. But what if she likes Taylor Swift?
Oh, no. What if she does,
Oh,
dude?
fuck me. Thomas.
He's got a point.
Marin, who wore the one-piece swimsuit. Mm-hmm. And also, today is Elon Musk's birthday. I like him.
Mm.
And it's also Mel Brooks' birthday. He's 99 years old.
He doesn't look a day over 96.
Turn 100.
Fucking dude.
He was in the movie Blazing Saddles.
He was in it.
Spaceballs.
He was just in those
Frankenstein.
movies.
Really funny. He is.
They said the N-word in Blazing Saddles 4 times.
Mhm. He is a grandpa now. Yes. I'm
Well,
pretty sure he is.
I mean, he's Jewish and he's 96. I'm sure that, given the way those people procreate, I'm sure he has 97 grandkids. If he's anything close to Larry King, I'm sure Larry King by now probably has fucking 257 grandkids.
And also,
Dude, Larry King did some fucking, huh?
Bro, he knocked people up when he was in his 80s.
I will see the new Formula One movie. But earplugs are recommended for that because it's very loud.
And obviously we know.
That movie's about not rally racing or off-road. No.
Any other supplies you're going to need for your movie?
Not diapers, please.
Like the rally cars. Mm-hmm. And also, Monday is Mike Tyson's birthday. And he
Nice.
knows about George Foreman's death.
I mean, I'm sure everyone does.
Life is meaningless anyway, so his death didn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm. George Foreman did die this year. Yes.
Another
July
guy,
4th,
another guy. I'm assuming has 247
Yeah.
grandchildren, all named
only had
George.
barbecue burgers on that day. No pizza. So I want to celebrate the people that do barbecuing. Yes. It is a holiday and it will be busy at my store. Just giving you a heads up.
Okay.
Yes.
If I go to the Safeway, California in the Bay Area, I'll make sure I know that.
Hey Thomas, it's 4th of July weekend. It's every store is gonna be a nightmare. I mean, we all know this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And also, sorry. When I was on the road trip to Disneyland, I was stuck in the car. I wanted to get out.
Did she play Taylor Swift?
It was aggravating. And also, yeah.
That I-4
July
traffic, homie.
15th, the temperature for Merced will be 99 degrees. So maybe not wear a jacket on that day. No.
Who was planning on that?
Mm-hmm. So I think it's hot, 99 degrees.
That is hot.
Mm-hmm. And, July 30th, the day after my birthday, the carpet has to get replaced.
Oh, boy.
Yes. I know it's hard to move all my stuff out. Yeah. It has to get replaced. The carpet. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And also, oh yeah. What else? What else am I gonna say? Oh yeah. Whew. I will enjoy the movie Formula One. Yes, I will. And we'll be air conditioning in the movie theater. Yes.
No diapers, though, right?
Mm-hmm. So, I guess I better get going. So I gotta go.
No, he's not
get to the movie
addressing the
theaters.
diapers.
So, bye. I will enjoy the movie.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, he's gonna enjoy the movie, guys.
I believe you. I feel like he's trying to convince himself.
Well, I got some new Will Smith stuff.
We got this what I gave you.
This is the
Okay. Yeah, is this what I was saying, Royce? You need to go to a timestamp. Okay,
Give me
so
the
let me
timestamp.
explain to you guys what this
Is
is.
it where the-
DJ
Well, I remember this. This was the one with the dead
It's
crowd.
not where
right?
the hump is.
Okay.
I gave you a timestamp. Hold on. So this is just like a DJ live show thing, and Will Smith came on, and he did a few of his hits. Go to 1946. This, Casey and I were dying laughing about that. So excited to show this to you guys. I want you guys to see how hype he gets the crowd.
Okay, I haven't seen this, so let's
Oh, this is great.
brutal.
Okay.
A little summer fun. We do a verse of this. Where all the pretty ladies at? Where let me see all the pretty ladies. There you go. No, so I did this song, little summer fun.
He's on drugs. It sounds like he's on drugs, dude.
This one is called Pretty Girls. So we're gonna take a
Hell yeah, I gotta hear pretty girls again. I'm hyped.
All the pretty girls around. All the pretty girls. Let me see. All the pretty
Where are you,
girls.
in Philadelphia? There's none there.
Let me hear you.
Oh, no,
Wait till
he's
you hear his
in UK.
attempts
There's
to
none
get-
there.
Yeah.
Oh, the
His
pretty
attempts
girl-
to get everyone hype. Oh my God.
Girls, let me hear you. Go ahead, let's do this. We do a little verse. We do a little verse. So this one is called Pretty Girls. Little summer fun, just something to have some fun.
Done it like 8
I
times
like
now,
pretty
dude.
girls.
Come on.
Summer fun, man, fun.
Yo, I like pretty girls.
Oh God!
I like pretty girls. Yeah.
The one Asian guy's like, oh, this is good.
Nobody cares.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I also rock a pretty girl.
Yo, nah. You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You're too fine for the line tonight. 5 + 5, you a dime tonight. It's a full house, better play your cards right. I'ma post your pick if you pose. Make one phone call, you in vogue. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Hold up, wait, pose. I'm about to do some investing. Spend it on you and your best.
What did he think was going to happen when he did this? What did he think was going to be the end result?
He was going to get invited back to the Oscars again. Everything was going to be fixed.
You and your twin on your jet ski.
Make another slave movie.
I'll change your life if you let me, girls. Yo. I like pretty girls. Yo. I like pretty girls.
I can't. Tap
Okay,
it.
well,
It's
Royce,
so fucking cringe,
Yeah.
dude.
Did you see the other thing that I put underneath that in the prep? I thought you guys would enjoy. I don't know. So
Wait,
you guys
you
are probably aware.
Do you send it to me or is it in the prep bag?
It's in the prep. It's in Pessy Palace.
Got it.
So you guys, because being friends with you guys has given me a whole new love of Trick Daddy. I love him.
Hell yeah. What is this?
He has a cooking show.
Trick Daddy has a cooking show?
He just had
Hell yeah,
Charleston,
let's
and
go.
he just had Charleston White. Just listen to the.
No way. Let's go.
You guys were right. This guy's Florida. Listen to his little rant in the beginning.
I'm going to show you how to cook up some crack.
Hell yeah.
Trick Daddy Dollars.
Yo, welcome back to another episode.
Can I just say something, too? I don't know why, but I just get the input because there's not going to be any in-between. So it's not going to be mediocre. He either sucks at cooking or
He's
makes
really good.
fire-ass food. Watch.
My pops, your boy TWD.
All I'm saying is if Trick Daddy showed up to a party I was at with a smoker toad on his car, I'd be like, oh, it's going to get lit tonight.
Old South Florida, that's right. I'm a Dade County boy. That means from
We
Kansas
know.
City to Florida City. Shout out to you dumb niggas that always be talking about down south ain't Miami.
I love him. I fucking love him.
I knew you'd like this.
Out of here. When you go to prison, you're going through South Florida. If you from Dade, Broward, or Palm Beach. If you anywhere in the Miami-Dade County vicinity, you is from Miami. Don't let them country motherfuckers
tell you nothing different.
My boy Trick Double D, baby.
Nothing different. Today we got an interesting show today.
Just awesome.
I've been known to be a controversial to say and do whatever I want to mother say and do whenever I want to do it. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna start out by talking about you, Instagram famous ass. Listen, all us work hand in hand. When we follow you on social media, we become the reason you are who you is. We keep your money coming. We keep your fame going. Treat us with some other dignity and respect.
What's
Because
he talking
now
about?
we a part of your life and you're a part of ours. So when you do something stupid and outrageous and say something stupid and shit.
Fuck it. Okay,
I
we're
love
Charleston
this.
White, huh? We're Charleston White. Oh wait, does he have like a little roundup too? What is this? What is this show?
It's bizarre.
Daddy's I got my
Mersh?
Yes.
pot. They say being yourself is the real flex.
Oh,
well, I
holy
guess
shit, bro.
that's why Sexy Red
Titties,
is flexing
dog.
on them. Sexy came into the hip hop game unapologetically her, repping St. Louis while wearing red hair and
God,
glasses.
I love
with
Sexy Red so much.
She's
dude.
so
That-
fucking gross, but I love her.
That dumbass hood hoe, I fucking love her so
Yeah.
much, bro. I'd fucking lick that bitch's toes. I love that
Ugh.
bitch. Well, I don't even
These
care,
songs
dog.
that fans can't get enough of. Here are the top 4 highest selling Sexy Red singles of all time
Let's go.
in the United States. Kicking off the countdown, Get It Sexy.
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
What is that?
So hard.
Released March 15th, 2024, and went gold August
Bro,
13th,
she-
2024.
She shit a baby out of her fucking pussy and then immediately filmed a fucking music video. Like, immediately.
Bro, she is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Or selling
I know.
500,000 certified units. This one is straight up classic Sexy Red. Bold, fun, nostalgic, and she's totally herself. Get It Sexy is off of the In Sexy We Trust album. The beat brings that throwback
What a
down vibe. As a matter of
stupid
fact, it samples her.
This is
And it's
great.
easy to love as a full circle.
Mr. Bad
He's just doing
I
a
found
top.
that out too.
Yeah,
It's crazy because a lot of people don't know you work with the youth.
Nah.
I do because I do my homework.
Yeah.
You always work with the youth, and a lot of people like they got an obsession these days. Niggas got obsession with calling niggas rats
And snitches.
Why are we so obsessed with rats and snitches when them niggas still gonna be accepted?
Yeah.
If they get a few dollars, they gonna forget about everything they snitched on.
They still go get some pussy.
And they still gonna get some pussy. And why you think they're so obsessed? And
Oh, by the way, I found this. Let me just real quick. I found this show because there was a clip of him with that comedian Miss Pat, and she goes, "Were you ever invited to a Diddy party?" And he goes, "Hell no, they would have never invited me to that shit. I would have robbed everybody. I would have been to put your dicks up."
And do you think that's the reason why motherfuckers is doing it more? Because motherfuckers snitching now at a higher rate now.
But because there was a time snitches really used to get stitches.
Right.
They stopped getting stitches.
Yeah.
Shit, they stopped getting stitches. And so,
profound.
And then we start seeing the one that know how to fight. They got a reputation for shooting that pistol. We start watching them snitch and come back and still get the
Watching these unks cooks pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not gonna lie. These guys
Yeah,
are
it's
great.
rad.
I will be subscribing to this.
I would be so at home in that kitchen.
Yeah. The food looks good, by the way. It looks like he knows what he's doing. Can I just say that? Here, let's see what it looks
Yeah,
like.
can we see the end
Hold on.
results here? Because what was he making? Country fried steak?
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
so good.
yo,
Yeah.
yo, hold on a second. Oh, he's got his own sauces, his own seasoning. Let's go. That
Yeah.
looks good, dude.
Yeah, he's a guy that cooks.
That
He's
looks good.
He's
Oh
a
my
guy
God,
that
that looks
cooks.
Good.
I'd eat the shit out of it. By the way, he was using gloves and everything. Good for him.
I'll bet you Trick Daddy's probably like fucking Ray Ray. He's probably cooking like 300 pounds of food on the weekend. There's people coming over eating and shit.
Where can I buy Trick? I got my hot sauce at.
I don't know, man, but that country fried steak fucking sandwich looks fire.
I'd eat the shit out of that, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Raw onion too instead of cooked. Oh, my man.
Let's
my
go.
man. All right, let's do it. I like a nice raw onion on a burger or a hot sandwich, like a chicken sandwich.
So good. Okay, sorry.
Raw,
sorry, sorry.
raw onions is the
I
way
can't
to
get
go.
too hungry. I have to go eat rice and chicken later.
That sounds good.
No. Not good.
But I like rice and chicken.
Every day, forever.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
Okay. In perpetuity. Like die.
It's so funny when people are on diets because they're like, I don't want to, and it's like they're always naming a food that just to you would just sound, oh, yeah, I don't know, it sounds good. You're like, yeah, I've been eating it 4 days in a row. You're like, oh,
I love
that
pizza,
sucks.
dude. I love burgers, but if I eat it every day, any food, if you eat it all the time, right? You're like, okay, cool. Watch for Fallout. The Will Smith song, Am I the Only One That Hears I See Pretty Girls Everywhere I Go, sung by the Tards from The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville. Good movie. Still a South Park premise, though.
My name is Chris.
And my name is Bobby. People think we gangsters, but we're lovers.
Mersh?
What?
It's
Gang-
a lot
gangster
of hate
lovers?
and it's a lot of judgment. Wow, this is crazy. Our kids have a gloomy future. A father's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Y'all had to get as a child.
Yeah. All these things.
Mersh, they should at least give you credit for these comments.
Before I was
Yeah,
with
I'm a little into, but they never do.
They always cut us out, man.
Bobby, I was dating a trans woman.
So hold on. You're dating a trans woman. Vis-a-vis, if you have sex with a trans woman, you're gay.
Baby steps to gayness.
Well, you know what they say? Trans women are a gateway, dude.
I broke up with him.
Uh-oh. Mersh?
That's no.
Why? Because it's a guy?
Because it's a dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I broke up with him. 3 days later, they were in a relationship. I felt betrayed. I was just more like confused. Well, what does he have that I just don't have?
They both have penises.
Yeah, you both have penises, but he doesn't have titties.
Oh,
Turns
you're
out he don't
right.
like
He
titties.
doesn't like the tits.
Turns out he's not attracted to women.
Yeah.
My name is Chris. Everybody calls me Chocolate.
Does everyone call you that?
And my name is Bobby.
You don't have a nickname?
People think we
okay.
gangsters, but we're lovers.
The guy with the face tattoos, I would call him The Game, but G-A-Y. I mean,
People just think that what is too hood. To
it
be
is
gay.
fun. I'm sorry, but hood motherfuckers kissing and hugging is the funniest.
It's the funniest thing. It's always funny. It's gross, obviously.
You understand?
But it is funny.
It's as funny as seeing like two really tough bikers just start kissing. Like, you know what I mean? You'd start giggling if you saw that. You'd be like, that's not what you expected. Like two guys in Hell's Angels cuts just start kissing each other. You'd be like, whoa, dude, what is this?
Okay, let's go back to Busy Boner.
And my name is Bobby. People think we gangsters, but we're lovers.
People
No, they know you're gay. They don't think you're gangster.
Yeah.
just think that what is too hood to be gay because of the way we
There are plenty of hood gay guys.
dress. What does gay look like? Gay has all types of shit.
It looks like you. you
Things,
look
colors,
gay.
and positions. People think gay is just one way, and there is just such a misunderstanding. We actually met at the club. As soon
Gay club?
as I seen this man, it was just something in me, and I know a lot of people don't believe in
There was something in you, all right.
love at first sight.
But it definitely was like love at first sight.
It definitely was love it. Oh, here comes. Here she comes.
So my ex Cassie is coming over today to discuss how she feel about our relationship. I'm kind of nervous and anxious to hear what she has to say.
Hi, I am Cassie, trans woman.
The ex just goes, you didn't tell me you were gay.
So before I was with Bobby, I was dating a trans
Calling him an F slur.
woman. That was a person I was with for almost 6 years.
We actually
Let's
met
put
when
someone in the chat. Jockstrap goes, the guy looks like he's the Damon Wayans character.
I was 19, he was 20. When I met Bobby, I kind of asked Chris who he was, and he kind of told me, like, oh, this is my friend, we've been dating for this long, and he's never been to anything we've had. So I was intrigued, like, who's this boy? I broke up with him. 3 days later, they were in a relationship. I felt betrayed.
But you broke up with him.
A lot of people felt like I was wrong for leaving her the way that I did. I wanted to be with a guy, even if I knew I was going to hurt somebody.
Bro, they broke black people. Like, I mean, we always make jokes, and no, I'm being honest. Like, we always make
Some
jokes.
would say Buck broke.
No,
Buck status broken.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, obviously, we joke at the snap, but like, it's pretty fucked up, man.
You people owe Tariq Nasheed an apology.
Mm-hmm. Look, Tariq Nasheed was right about a lot of stuff, if we're being honest. He's wrong about a lot of things too. Also for being honest.
Oh,
All right,
he's black.
Mersh. Have you ever wondered? Because I have a new pickup game artist. Have you ever wondered how to pick up a hot Palestinian girl?
What?
Yeah. Let me introduce you to Playing with Fire.
Yo, real quick, you are absolutely beautiful. Where'd you come from?
Thank you.
Where'd you come from?
Heaven.
No, I'm serious. That feels like that.
Thank you.
What's the
Hey,
weather
you
like
know
tomorrow?
what, guys? This is already 100% correct. When a woman's walking home at night,
Corner
you
her.
wanna get her up against the. Hey, you know you're beautiful.
And then keep insisting, no, I want to know where you're physically
Where?
from.
What's your address?
All right, look, bitch. If I wanted to mail you a letter, look.
I'm an old school romantic. I want to send you flowers. Okay.
The weather.
Oh, I like. Ooh,
Florida.
ooh, you pulled me in. I like that.
Ew. Why would you want it? But she's so fat. The orbit.
You're very like ambiguous looking.
Oh.
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? I can't tell like if you're a human or like, what's going on.
I honestly thought you were a fat light post for a while. Fucking.
Oh, so are you?
What am I?
I'm intrigued. I don't know. You're very ambiguous, very exotic looking.
Well, that thanks to my
You
mom.
might
She's just
be-
I
I
talk
just
like
gave it away.
this. I talk like this the whole time. It's very, very weird
Small.
monotone.
You're
Interesting.
Mediterranean. That's what I was saying.
Look at
I'll
those.
put
You know
do,
what?
do these women know you're filming and recording them?
Probably not.
That's so fucking weird to me.
Also, like,
Project Veritas video.
am I the only one that just feels like bombarded when people make this much small talk in such
Yeah.
a short space of time?
Leave me alone.
Where you from? Oh yeah. What do you like to do? Where you going?
What are you, a cop?
Shut up. Like, and women don't like it either. Women don't want you to corner them and then bombard them with questions. Again, I said this last week. When you ask a girl, like, what do you want to have for dinner tonight? They can't even answer, incapable of answering that question. Now imagine cornering them and hitting them with 25 questions. It's overwhelming for their little bird brains. So keep it cash.
Her tits are out.
Also, history you stand on, but
Actually, I'm
That's
attracted by short
Huh.
women.
I'm attracted by short women. Nice line, dude.
that's not my height.
And it still was a good thing. I do, because as long as the girl's head falls right here, that's
Oh,
Victoria's
cool,
Secret
yeah.
or something.
No.
Notice how Scotty finds reasons to add physical touch. This is fucking.
Oh, you know what? You know what though? It's fine because, like you said, like these women know you're filming them, and I just realized, yes, they do, because this feels staged now.
You might be right.
Don't do that.
She is being
So I've
too
lived all-
responsive to this absolute dog shit game, supposed game.
Someone says that's an interception was more of a police stop and frisk than a feel and flirt. Stop and frisk.
Yeah, that I felt staged to me because she
Yeah.
tolerated it for too long.
Yeah. Here. How about this one? Is this one staged?
What's up, guys? This video I'm going to show you how to take a boring conversation.
You're the guy?
Oh, what's up, guys? I'm gonna teach you how to drink sugar water.
Yeah. Good reference.
And make it a lot more interesting. You're going to see real life.
Right?
lethal
Does it not
exam-
feel like his alien, like his mask is falling off?
His skin suit.
His skin
It's
suit's
Vincent
loose.
D'Onofrio style.
Examples of me and Scotty
The,
turning around
the STDs piloting the corpse that we're looking at.
conversations that are going nowhere and making them a lot more exciting. So we went out with the goal of getting into boring conversations with girls so we can show you guys how to turn things around. So the first one is going to be Scotty talking about the weather, the most boring topic ever. Weather. See how he turns it around.
Human.
When do you want to? You want to go to New York together? We should go to New York.
I've gone to New York. It's okay.
The snow?
You're from New York?
Now, this may seem very subtle, right? But notice what he did.
He's
there.
very subtle. Ah!
I'm sorry, but
what a monster person this guy is. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
I'm sorry, but I have never walked up to a woman in my life and been like, I want to take you all the way to New York, and then thought to myself, nice, subtle.
I don't even want to go to New York.
No.
There, right? He's using the we frame. He's using like kind of like a flirty hypothetical. So you want to go to New York together? Obviously, it's not going to happen. But these kind of flirty hypotheticals definitely make things more interesting.
You're not too cold most of the time.
Oh wow, look at that.
Don't touch people.
Also, why do we have to watch you look at your phone like this? Look at him.
Oh my God! So let's watch him.
We're watching it. You can edit it in and post later.
So hold on. Watch how he. You think his font's at like the old people font that's like super huge?
Are you okay, sir?
What are you doing, bro?
What am I looking at?
A fucking potential sex pest.
I don't know what's on your neck.
Potential.
My head.
And let's take a look at an example of meat. No, I said you really got to go. Government job.
Oh yes, yes.
That's pretty cool, right?
Look at this. So hold on. This video, 234,000 subscribers with 4,000 views.
Oh yeah, so Royce, there's these websites where you could buy subscribers.
Silent Talking
Gotta fake
says,
it till you make it, baby.
Silent Talking says, game month is over, but I know I can count on this channel for homosexual content all year long. Thanks,
Game
RTC.
month's never over here or up here.
It's we're in my pants. Philippe says, long-time subscriber from Brazil. Thank you. First donation. We need Fast X for the next movie riff. Fast 9 was hilarious, and now we did do 9. I'm not against doing Fast X. I like the Fast and the Furious riff was very fun. I also think we were on mushrooms. Right?
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah,
we
we
took
did.
shrooms?
That was the last
can
time
be
I did
true.
mushrooms, as a matter of fact.
Okay, so we have to
Last time you did mushrooms.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah, I mean me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't really feel like tripping anymore.
I may or may not have some mushies.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we'll do Fast. You know what? Next month, Fast 10.
Problem is, I always hate doing them during the movie riffs.
What's too loud?
No, I just start getting too like.
Wait,
Too less.
No.
Oh, well, then I don't know how to help you, bud.
Do less drugs.
I
Shut
just
up.
wanted to remind you, we did pick a July movie.
What was it?
Because it's summer. The Surfer.
Oh, we're doing the
The
Surfer. You're
My
right.
son.
Trying to get my whole property back with my son.
Okay, we'll do that one.
There's a gang of surf ninjas.
I mean, August doesn't have a fucking theme, so let's just do it
that.
August.
Nightwave?
10 p.m. tonight, Nightwave. Be there, gay guys.
Pessy?
Yes, I'm on next. Yeah.
Virgie?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something in a second to get in some last minute hours for Rumble.
Oh, you better. Yeah, you're right down at the clock, dude. All right, we're out of here.
Oh no, I finished it, but like I just want to put in a little extra.
Bye, guys.
Night.